Welcome in, you guys. All right, so today is Tuesday, July the 8th. It is Mars's day. All right, a little late for this collective reading, but that's all right. We're still going to tap in. All right, I got everything out here. Oracle of the Radiant Sun, Kipper, Wisdom of the Oracle, Angel Tarot, Chakras, what's the tea, or should I say spill the tea deck? All right now we're currently with the moon in Sag at 22 degrees, 36 minutes. Let's take a look at the Sabian symbol real quick at the 23rd degree. All right, it says the immigrants are entering. All right. Discovering essence. It says any big change demands of us that we hold firm to the deepest parts of our integrity while adapting to new conditions, courageously discovering our place in life. It says during stages of transition, we must find a way not to only strengthen the faith that we have in essence self, but also to be willing and able to adopt new ways of being and new perceptions. This applies whether we move home to a new town, change jobs, or join a social group. It most particularly applies when we move to a new level of consciousness. There are new realms to discover and new beliefs and realizations to embrace. These can be very disturbing and rattle the status quo. We must not lose the sense of who we are at core. All right, so remain strong right now. All right, this is speaking about entrance. It says with faith, imagination, and expectation, we create a new life every day. All right. I'm not going to go too deep into Sabian symbols, but that's where we are with the moon cycle at this time. All right, in transit today, we do have the moon in Sag all day again. We have a Mercury quintile, Uranus and Taurus. Sorry, Uranus and Gemini. I got to get used to saying that. All right, the moon in Sag, where the quint comes over to the sun in Cancer, a semi-square over to Pluto in Aquarius, a square over to North Node in Pisces, and a trine over to Chiron Aries. All right, let's see what's going on. In index meaning mental and physical strengths today. All right, so for the 8th, I see Aries and Libra at a mental 5, Taurus and Scorpio with a physical 1, Gemini, Sagittarius, physical 2, Cancer, Capricorn, physical 1. I'm seeing Leo, Aquarius at a mental 2, and Virgo, Pisces with a physical 3. All right, so no high numbers today. Looks like everything's going to be picking up by tomorrow, mostly with the physical energy hitting the signs of Cancer and Capricorn in opposition. Okay, let's see. Start off with Kipper here. Let's see what's going on. Welcome in, Chosen Divine. Thank you for your donation, baby. I appreciate you. Angel 101 is here. Tiff is here. Joe's Concept Vlogs is here. Cran is here. And George is here. Welcome in, you guys. All right, let's get into it. You know I got to spill a little bit of tea a little bit. Okay, a little bit of tea. Let's see what's going on. I'm seeing courthouse, all right? So it could be a court issue in which we're speaking about during this reading. I'm seeing the 23rd on that card could be of significance for the month of July. That's going to be starting the second day of Leo season. First Deacon energy. I'm seeing pathway here. And I'm also seeing a gift. All right, so 23, 35, 17, courthouse pathway gift. Mature woman on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see what's going on. Welcome in, Contessa. God loves me. I know this, Sarah. Thank you, baby. Let's see. Whew. What is this court issue all about? It looks like it's heading in the right direction with courthouse pathway to a gift. All right, mature woman here on the bottom of the deck. I'm not sure what she's all about, but let's find out. Court issue. Looks like the Magician. All right. Gemini, Virgo energy. The Empress. I like it. Taurus energy. I think things end up turning out in your favor somehow. All right. In the way that you're manifesting something. By the way that you're choosing to create, it looks like you're definitely having some sort of new beginning. This mature woman can definitely come up to be an Empress with a child. All right. I don't know if there's some sort of manifestation going on. It also could be some sort of manipulation. Let's get a little deeper. I'm seeing 9 to the 10 of Pentacles, heavy Virgo energy there. All right, with Venus and Mercury specifically, they're personal planets. So there could be conversations happening here, an exchange of information, all right, about resources. Let's see what's happening. I don't know if there's some sort of court issue in which someone is being manipulated. Could be the Empress energy. All right, not receiving what it is that they're meant to receive with this Page of Pentacles, or this could just be talks of or an exchange, all right, of documents. It could be anything. Yeah, it looks like someone here is looking to collaborate, the Three of Pentacles. There could be a sense of authority in this energy connected to this courthouse issue. Something's been delayed, and it looks like it's for someone's protection, okay? Something has been delayed for someone's protection. All right. At the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. All right. It looks like something is going to end up balancing out for a family situation, a job situation. All right. Looks like emotionally someone might be a little bit more content than expected. Again, on the right path. Judgment has been called. And it looks like, again, there's love there. All right. I don't know what's going on. Let's continue on. Let's see this pathway. I see a King of Swords here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and or an Aquarius. All right. The King of Swords can be seen as someone with a position of authority. Could be a judge, could be a cop, could be anybody. All right. What's going on here? What's this pathway? It looks like a brand new pathway. I don't know. The Ace of Cups keeps coming out, you guys. It's almost like somebody's supposed to be like in this new situation in love or something. All right, there might be a Leo that's trying to come in and communicate. They're actually finding it a bit harder, all right, to achieve their goal here on this pathway. All right, I got the Chariot coming out with the High Priestess. Someone could be highly intuitive here as well. You might just be kind of feeling the energy of this person trying to get a message to you. Someone wants a brand new beginning here. Could be through this energy of whoever this King of Swords is. You would understand because it would be very direct. All right. If this court issue has anything to do with this Empress energy and others trying to collaborate, someone wants to come in with some sort of deal here, something's been delayed for your protection, there's judgment happening here, and it looks like as you choose to move on to a new path, you're moving in either in the energy of self-love, you might be holding back, trying to see if this information is going to come through. However, it is successful, or it might just be that you're highly intuitive and you're understanding the messages that you're receiving across the board here on your pathway. All right, someone might be asking you to leave or withdraw from a situation and where emotionally it's kind of like need to balance out. All right, this is kind of the same energy from yesterday, what I'm feeling. All right, what's this gift all about? In order for you to receive this gift, somebody wants you out of a situation. They're trying to get that message to you, but they seem to have a difficult time doing so. All right, this Knight of Cups is here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming in with a message. Wheel of Fortune. All right, Five of Pentacles. In order to turn something around, this is what you don't see come in. This person looks like they want to invest. All right. The Hierophant can be anything. Whether this is a community, it could be spiritual. All right. I'm also seeing the Hierophant being as a judge. All right. Could be marriage, commitment. Someone's looking for reciprocity here in connection to this Queen of Cups. All right, but for whatever reason, this person doesn't want to seem to accept their offer, wants to move forward single. Okay, yeah, like ending a cycle. So what's going on with this mature woman? This is giving me manipulation towards this Empress. Whether this person is looking to collaborate, something's been delayed overall. We're trying to get a message through, but it's through for their protection. Whatever the court issue is, if you choose to move forward independently on a new path, focusing on self-love and holding back, the message is, all right, you're going to be very much successful there. It's understanding where this gift is going to come through. Once you separate and remove yourself from something else, your destiny aligns. Is kind of what it's giving me. So if you're having difficulty with resources, what you don't see come in is that whatever and whoever you're investing in at this time, all right, it looks like that's who you're connected with, a specific soulmate. And that person is going to come in and reciprocate for you. But for whatever reason, you might not be wanting to accept this offer from this person. It's giving a Tower moment. All right, up until some sort of opportunity comes through. Tell me more about this mature woman. Tyrone, welcome in, sweetie. Nine of Wands. Somebody has their boundary up. All right, why is that? I feel like they want nothing to do with you. They want you out of there, or that could be you just wanting to move on. Yeah, this person, if you've been family with this person for a very long time, they want shit to do with you. All right, Nine of Wands, they got their boundary up. They're wanting you to fuck out, get out. You know what I mean? Long term, my ass. They're better off on the other side of that. They want nothing to do with you. That's what I'm getting. Okay? They don't want to deal with a situation. They gave perspective. They kind of know where they're, you know what I mean, where they're happier. I don't feel like this has to move any further. Whatever the core issue is, it just continues to be delayed for whatever reason. All right, maybe it has something to do with children. I am seeing a Page of Pentacle and a Knight of Pentacle. It could be that there's some sort of deal that needs to take place there regarding resources, something like this. Could be a mother figure. Queen of Swords, this is a very, very like direct person. I also see the King of Swords out here. So this would be like a divorce happening here on someone's pathway before someone's gift actually comes in. Okay, so be patient. All right, something having to do with someone's lover. All right, Ace of Wands. It looks like some sort of brand new beginning, especially when it comes in for work. Somebody could be looking for work right now, but looking for a passionate type of new beginning. All right, and something that they love to do rather than just investing in something that just doesn't, you know, attract their, I don't know. I just keep seeing like very low pentacles here. 5, 6, 7 of pentacles. That's all Taurus energy. It has to do with money or someone's creativity or what they feel like their value is going to be of significance. All right. 3 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. The more that you release what doesn't serve, the more you have a victory. Weird, but that's what I'm getting. All right. I don't know who that's going to resonate with, but if this is for you, you will know. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Who else is here? Welcome in, you guys. Just wave a hi in the chat. Hit the like button on the way in, please. Thank you very much. Health is of significance here, Virgo's energy. I got Venus in the sign of Scorpio with secrets, typically seen as the, I'm seeing the 8 of Pentacles, and I'm also seeing the 7 of Cups. All right, I don't know if whatever's happening in connection to your workplace or if it has anything to do with your health or however you're trying to master something. All right, there's secrets or some sort of illusion around it. Somebody's trying to control that. Yeah. What did I see today? Somebody wearing a mask. I don't know, something about masks. All right, Jupiter and Capricorn. Somebody's trying to control something having to do with what you do for work. All right, especially if you are part of a secret society. I'm seeing even numbers, 6th house, 8th house, 10th house. Or 10th house, okay? So it has something to do with some sort of inheritance that you're supposed to be having that's kept a secret, all right, in connection to your either 9 to 5 or your career. 9 to 5 would be the 6th house, all right, how you're being of service, putting in hard work. 10th house is your career. Somebody's trying to control something around you, all right? Venus in the sign of Leo with the fair, and I'm seeing generosity. Somebody wants you teaching, all right? They feel you do best with teaching. 5th house coming out twice. Leo's energy is going to be significance. Once again, that very first deacon, which is going to be starting on the 22nd. We've seen the 23rd earlier. All right, so I don't know what day or what moon cycle we're going to be on that day. Looks like the moon side is going to be in Cancer. All right, so you might just want to reject whatever's coming in at the very beginning. All right. Seeing lots of squares on those 2 days. Squares over to Saturn and Neptune. Once again, tension when it comes to structure in one's life, getting creative and or using your imagination to see where you're going to go here. And I'm also seeing squares over to Venus and Mars on the 23rd. It looks like, yeah, in connection to an organization here, there's a lot of romance. It's like a balance in between someone's career and their love life. We picked up on this yesterday. But it's kind of giving me, you should be teaching at this time. Heavy 5th house energy here. All right. 5th house energy. Why is this coming through that way in connection to someone's work? Somebody's trying to put some sort of boundary up here in what someone does for work. That's crazy. All right. It's almost like a restriction. You can't go work for somewhere that you don't resonate with. Something like that. All right. You have a specific strength is what Spirit is saying with the strength card here. Heavy on the 5th house energy, Leo energy. You have a specific strength. All right. What is this all about? Show me the sun in Virgo energy. Again, 8 of Pentacles having to do with work, health, whatever. Page of Pentacle. You have to keep searching. All right. Show me what this energy of secrets is with Venus in the sign of Scorpio, which typically at its detriment. All right, so it wouldn't work well for you if you are, I don't know, trying to keep something a secret. Looks like you're going to create some sort of attack coming your way. All right, what's this energy of Jupiter, Capricorn, control? I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles. All right, you could be trying to balance out a situation. Ten of Cups, interesting. Why are they trying to control something around you? Heavy Capricorn energy. To keep you stuck, to keep a boundary up away from your family. That's crazy. That's what it is. It's like if you go after career, the boundary will be put up in what makes you happy. That's how they control you. Okay? So be careful for those that are right now looking for jobs. Because there's some sort of manipulation happening overall. And it was coming out earlier, the Magician to the Empress. If you're trying to manifest becoming the Empress in more abundance, then for whatever reason it's turning into some sort of manipulation. It's weird. Show me this heavy 5th house energy with the fair and generosity. It's given a Venus and Saturn. Something you do there is more significant. It gives you a better path to go down. Cherry, it's like you win, yeah, with the sun. Something from Cancer into Leo season, there's the shift. You see what I'm saying? Cancer, Leo energy. What is that all about? Something returning from the past. Something you took a break from. Something or someone that you haven't spoken to for a while. Capricorn energy. Again, it has something to do with your career. Someone that has betrayed you in the past, possibly. All right, or some sort of type of work that you used to do that you had difficulties with in the past. Are you going to be returning there? It's like something was meant to be on your path. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. That would be like your best solution here. You might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is like a boss. This will be someone that's a leader, someone that you know you can go to and look for opportunity for lots of abundance long term. Why is the moon here? The Magician. This is one of your hidden enemies. That's what it's giving me. There's something secret about it. There's something that they're not telling you. All right, but if you're trying to manifest this person, I feel like they're trying to manifest you as well, which is weird. The Hermit. Someone might be actually looking into something that, this has to do with the gift that's meant to come through for you. All right, the Six of Pentacles, something that balances out and you're like in this energy of reciprocity. All right, but it happens after the situation with court because it looks like judgment's coming right back out. So is this the reason why there's romance connected to this organization? Let's see. Because the Venus in Virgo means that you have a situation involving yourself with someone in love in the workplace. What's all this about? Yeah, your soulmate is the person you work with. What? Your soulmate is the person you work with. What is going on? It's so weird. Your soulmate is the person that you work with. 222. Didn't we see this in yesterday's reading? It's trying to tell me, like, trust the path that you're on right now. Even if things seem to be without balance or needing to come back into balance, trust where you are. Things are going to work out. What's the Mercury Capricorn energy? 222. Again, the sun steps into Leo on the 22nd. I don't know if that's significance, but 222. That's what I keep getting. Organization, King of Cups, Five of Wands. There's some sort of fight that's going to happen with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, somebody keeps putting you in competition. All right. There's something here about distance traveling. All right, this could be someone foreign that you're communicating with or traveling to. Oh, someone from the past, again, is coming through with the heavy deception. And here goes another number 2. You went on a different pathway because of the abuse you were taking in the last workplace. Now it's saying the conflict is going to come in with this water sign. And then it's going to have you move in a different direction is what it's giving. Moving in a different direction. Traveling to someone abroad. Someone foreign. because the past person basically put some sort of burden on you and was deceptive. That's what I'm getting. So your plans change. All right. And then there's some sort of like energy that makes you feel stuck, imprisoned, stressed out, anxiety, depression, fear. Again, star card energy. It's like blocking the energy of your hopes, your wishes, your desires, because of whoever has, you know, a position of control in whatever the organization is. Okay. It's kind of what I'm getting. Although it's Taurus energy, it has to do with, again, somebody either wants you learning a lesson or teaching a lesson with the Hierophant. Something traditional. It's like you need to be the boss here. I don't know. So they feel that justice is, that's how you get your wish fulfillment. You end up meeting with the person that you work with, and this is exactly your coupled, your lover. Yes, that's judgment. That's the reason why this is a court issue. Yes. All right, listen. Oh, Lord, have mercy. It just doesn't stop, you guys. Heavy on the Capricorn, Cancer opposition. Again, I guess we'll start feeling more of this energy by tomorrow. Physical energy going up to 12 for Cancer, Capricorn. Okay, I guess we're getting out of this. What's going on with this? Yeah, I feel like somebody wants you to make a decision. So I keep seeing 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, somebody either wants you to be devoted to them, or I don't know, or you're going to be separating. That's Saturn, Libra. That's the 3 of Swords in Tarot. Let's do one more spread. What's this all about? It's a very awkward reading. Sun in Cancer, Mars in Pisces, Sun in Gemini. This could be something that's already been going on already. You've been trying to escape a situation, but I guess this organization sees you as being an inspiration to others. All right. You have heightened intuition here with the Mercury Cancer transit. That was just recently. All right. And it looks like Mars and Virgo right now. It's like people are criticizing for whatever reason. There seems to be you being in this energy of flirtation with whoever it is, that person that's from abroad. Okay? And it's like they want you to do something independently. I'm seeing the moon in Aquarius with the 7 of Swords here. What is it that they find to be resourceful for you? You got Sun in Gemini and in Cancer. Okay? What is it that you, I guess that you're very versatile. You're adaptable. You're flexible. All right, even if you have to choose to escape one situation, you end up stepping into something else that's very inspiring, especially if it has to do with heightened intuition. But people actually might just be wanting to criticize you because it looks like you're flirting with someone, all right, from abroad. But yet you do something independently. So it's like, how could that be? Show me what your resourcefulness is. You do things to fulfillment and you're devoted. That's why I just said the 3 of Swords was there. It came out just now, devotion. You do things to fulfillment and you are devoted to what you do. All right. So it seems like the decision that needs to be made is that it's causing more drama than you actually getting anywhere. Yeah. It's supposed to leave you in this energy of feeling like, what's the word? Having to go back and forth with people. All right. Whether you actually want to be committed to something, and, you know, whether this is a community of people or whatever it might be. I feel like somebody's making it more difficult for you to find work or be accepted in the workplace, and this is you just kind of defending and protecting your energy. What the hell is this all about? I don't understand. It's like you don't need anybody to do something. You can do it independently. It's right here. Even though this is not the 7 of Swords, it's the same energy. All right? You're supposed to be reaping the fruits of your labor right now, doing something independently. You don't need... This is work you've done. Work you've done. All right? And it looks like, again, if you're communicating with someone from abroad, you don't have shit, or at least it looks that way. So you need to travel away, go over a body of water or something like that. Yeah, I feel like there's achievement on the other side with you ending a situation and stepping into something brand new. It's almost like you have to leave. Get in the vehicle and go. Like it's asking for you to go down a new pathway here. All right, so they find you that you're very resourceful, but they feel that you need to be moving on. So show me escape. You have to go somewhere. Mars and Pisces is a 10 of Cups energy. I feel like you fulfilled something already. Where are you going? The Hermit and Justice. This is like a spiritual court type of thing. What the hell? It's like you already had a victory here. So it's time for you to escape something. You got heavy 4th house and 12th house energy here. So this could be like, again, your subconscious could be very significant to your resource. All right. The way that you're able to escape the conscious mind and understand something spiritually. You're very versatile. You inspire others, but people might want to like criticize you because of your vision or whatever it is that you see. They don't fuck with you like that, basically. Heavy mutable energy out here as well. What are you escaping right now? The Queen of Cups. It's like asking you to step out of this heavy intuitive state. Why? Like, I feel like you've made enough progress here. Again, you got a choice to make. All right. Gemini and Cancer season, once again, coming out with the energy of the sun and both in majors. It's asking for a brand new beginning now. So Cancer season basically hits with the summer solstice. This will be like a brand new chapter. You're supposed to already be into something fresh. Here we are about to step into Sun and Leo. And it's like, you know, someone's still stuck in the past of a betrayed situation. All right. It could be something that's self-sabotaging. New love is also trying to come in. New work or better opportunities. And it looks like, you know, deception is happening on the other end of that until you have your brand new beginning and close out a past chapter. Okay, let's continue on. So this versatility energy and inspiring others with your intuition, again, you're going to keep running into this criticism energy. You're tired of going back and forth about this already. Could there be some sort of discrimination going on here? Somebody's investing money in moving. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine. All right. There could be a King of Swords that's in this person's way due to a child or children. Okay. So I'm seeing a King of Cups, a King of Swords, a Page of Cups, and a Page of Swords. All right. So it's almost like if you held a higher position, you're stepping down rather than moving forward. Okay. It could be that, or it could be the way I'm seeing it. Somebody's standing in the way of this King of Cups. All right. And it looks like instead of moving forward with a brand new beginning, it would have came in with like an Ace of Cups or an Ace of Swords. No. It's coming through as taking a step down. King of Cups to the Page of Cups. King of Swords to the Page of Swords. Okay. So somebody's continuing trying to like, if you held a brand new position, you would have to start from the bottom up to get to the next level of something else. Now we have a Queen of Swords. All right. Yeah, it looks like something requires an ending. That's the manipulation, though. It's like if someone is standing in someone's way because they seem to be devoted to something, it requires an ending to a brand new beginning. So something manifests in a different way. Or it just feels like the manipulation is, let's make it harder than it needs to be for this person to have their brand new beginning. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like this person is seen as Empress, obviously, in the spotlight, but they want them to start at the bottom. This is very weird. Yeah, it's like in order to delay them from something. A lot of court cards coming out here. A lot of court cards here. So the delay, it has to do with this, I guess, this spiritual thing going on. Oh, they're trying to protect themselves and defend themselves from more conflict coming up. So these two energies are here. First Deacon of Leo season, the last Deacon of Leo season. And again, we're seeing the Ten of Cups, in which I just said is Mars and Pisces energy. They're trying to have you escape a situation before it gets worse. That way you can go ahead and rest and rejuvenate and heal before something else just kind of flips in your face and fucks up. I don't know, that's what I'm getting. Like, they need you to be independent, but somebody might be trying to attack you right now. That's the truth. All right? It's like you kind of have a boundary up with somebody here. They don't like that. They want reciprocity. They're like, I'm not giving you what you want if you don't give me what I need. I'm seeing 6th house, 10th house again in connection to money. All right, so somebody might be trying to come in and offer you an opportunity to bring things into balance, and then you become abundant. Once again, this could be energy within the family dynamic as well. Whoever the fuck this Queen of Wands is getting judgment. All right, because somebody here is still stuck in lack with resources. This all has to do with money, you guys. Work and money, and the reason that someone is restricted from moving forward. What the hell? Show me intuition. I feel like somebody's trying to take you off your pedestal almost to have you start at the bottom with something just because this is weird. Your intuition is your strength. That's your fucking, that's what you should be doing right now. That's your strength. That's what should be accelerating. You should be seen as a leader already. Show me criticism. Who's criticizing here? You're having to defend yourself from being criticized here because you've already achieved something, Sun in Capricorn. This is your career, but somebody doesn't want that for you. Judgment says, all right, that you're attached to something negative that's leaving you in lack, or at least that's what it feels like. You need to move on from this. Creating lots of conflict for you. Lots of deception. And it could be surrounded by family and or your friends. That's about to change once you move into a new home or something. Or, you know, change environments. Again, that's what we were just speaking about at the 23rd degree. Immigrants entering. These will be like new people stepping into your community and them criticizing you because they don't like the type of work that you do or something. Okay? Very weird. Something's testing you again to see if you are going to lose the sense of who you are at core when you already know what you bring to the table. You're very versatile. You're very resourceful. You have specific skills. You're highly intuitive. All right? You're influential to other people. But you can't allow people to take your energy, steal your energy. That's that Mars and Pisces. It's something that you can easily walk away from. All right? You could be devoting and or sacrificing too much for others when they're just going to come in and criticize you anyway. So, let's take a look at this flirtation energy here. Weird. I think Spirit is just telling me, like, you're very direct in the way that you're explaining something here. It has to do with a brand new beginning. And where you're going to feel more so accepted. But you may not be as abundant, all right? It may not be exactly what it is that you truly desire emotionally. All right? There's new friends trying to come in as well. Like the moon in Cancer is what I'm feeling is a heavy friendship energy. You might not be willing to want to do, you know, set yourself up with new friends. You want to do something independently. Something that doesn't require you to be around so many people. You're trying to protect already what you've already built is what it is. It's because you're trying to build, like, I don't know if this is like a spiritual business. All right, it could be very successful. Somebody's trying to lead you in a different direction and you're like, no, I built this already. This is where I'm going. This is what I do independently. I don't need anybody around me. I've already, you know what I'm saying, gained my skills. This is very resourceful. I'm highly intuitive. And people come in and criticize your work. But I feel like you need to remain determined right now, even when it comes to you dealing with your hidden enemies. Like, fuck them type shit. Okay? Welcome in, Sin. Welcome in, Lou. All right, you guys. I'm going to move on from this energy. All right. There's something going on here. I don't know what it's all about, but we're going to figure it out. Okay. All right. I'm going to switch decks real quick, you guys. Let's get into Wisdom of the Oracle. Craziness. Something about the color red. All right. That's root chakra energy. So again, having to do with earth elements. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your money, work, career. It's been the same shit over and over and over. It's just almost tiring. Okay? Mending. They want you to go mend something with someone. That person can give you a leg up. You already know who this is. Your intuition is telling you a deep knowing. But again, there's something that you don't want to give up on. Treasure Island here. It's almost something that you've been moving slow and steady with. It kind of gives you whatever it is that you're hoping you desire here with the treasure box. All right, but it's telling me that here and now is what you're focused on. What are you supposed to do when you mend with this person and supposedly them giving you a leg up? I'm seeing 34, 43. Emperor, Empress energy, and I'm also seeing number 52. This is Hierophant and High Priestess. So it looks like, again, whatever you're doing for work or whoever you're supposed to be mending it with, this is something or someone that you need to be coupled with. It almost feels like you're in love with this person in your workplace. Weird. Truth be told, somebody's got to tell you the truth about something. Could be dealing with a Sag. I see number 14, Temperance. Truth be told, why? Somebody wants to know why you did something. Why you're trying to mend it with them now. What? It's like a never-ending story. It's like you can't move on from this energy. So someone cannot move on until something's mended. Feels like unfinished business. Someone wants to know the truth about why, about whatever that situation is. But it feels like a never-ending story. Someone can't stop thinking about you. They can't seem to let it go. But it's time to go. What's the leg up? You kind of already, your intuition is telling you, right? Like, this is it. So what's going on with the leg up situation in deep knowing? It's like trying to bring something to balance before you move on from this situation. It's like, to be fair, somebody wants to exchange gifts with you. Again, that's what was coming out in the beginning. It's like, unless you deal with this person or deal with this situation, you don't get this gift. Someone just wants to observe you right now, see what you got going on, what you're doing. They see that you're very flexible with whatever's happening. Again, it came out already with the Sun in Gemini. All right, it seems like you're happy with what you're doing. Somebody wants to know why you're doing this. Someone feels like it's not for you. But this is you co-creating with the universe. You don't give a shit what nobody says. All right, and it kind of brings you like to a fork in the road where it feels like you have other things to clean up in your life. All right, in order for things to happen in divine timing, and you end up getting back to Treasure Island, okay? Oh boy, this is like you going the long haul with something, going the distance, not giving up, remaining determined, ambitious, all right, to head towards your new life. But something from the past continues to drag you back. You're a work in progress here with the building blocks. And someone sees that you're just this very loyal person. I don't listen. We gotta go. All right, we gotta go. There's an energy that doesn't want to release you from the past, but it's something that you have to let go of. All right? What does this person want to speak about? Tyrone says Sagittarius and or Pisces. I have no clue, baby. Use your intuition, your own discernment, my love. All right, let's see. They respect your boundaries. Okay, at least it says the other person respects your personal space and boundaries. So again, this isn't a person that you're communicating with. They're not, you know, calling you up. They're just giving you your space. All right, partial truth. It says they're only sharing parts of the truth that benefits oneself. So again, this person wants to know why you're doing something. They're not letting it go because they feel like you're not telling them the whole truth. And I guarantee you, this could be someone that either you have a romantic relationship with in the past. It may have been something in connected, like, to work where, you know, it wasn't going to work out and you had to kind of, like, you know, release yourself from this person, or they you. I don't know. All right, pushing boundaries. There's a lot about boundaries here. Somebody tried to test your limits with something and it pissed you the fuck off. Like, they know they couldn't tell you the whole truth because they would, like, fucking, yeah, I feel like, look, like, they wanted to see if you were loyal to them or something like that. You're like this person's unspoken desire, or they you. I don't know. You're like, fuck that. I'm going after a new alliance. Like, why you got me waiting around? Something like that. All right, this is what you're doing to protect your heart from having to return back to that space. Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Simple companionship brings you a peace and satisfaction. You're tired of dealing with bullshit. You just want quiet contentment in your life. You don't want to feel like you're in competition with anybody. You don't want nobody testing your boundaries. Speaking partial truths, like, if you're not supporting me, get the fuck up out my space. This is what I'm getting. All right. So guard your emotions to avoid hurt. Or this is what they're doing. All right, somebody's playing both sides here, though. Because they're trying to keep everybody happy. There's adventure coming. I don't know how that's coming in. All right, could be with a specific relationship. Somebody needs to take a fucking vacation. Okay. Friendship test. Ooh, that feels like a new person coming in. Maybe something with someone else feels a bit more complicated. It feels like this person that's like not respecting your boundaries. Somebody keeps pretending like, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Or somebody wants to know, why are you doing this? All right. Yeah, it's like they're trying to keep up appearances here. Smoking mirrors. Knowing damn well you guys have like authentic vibes. Okay. Show me the friendship test. I'm feeling like heavy on loyalty right now. Leo season is definitely heavy on loyalty. All right. Some exposed lie is going to come through. Unexpected news about somebody being in the third party. And then this person's going to give you a cold shoulder. They're hiding their truth. Partial truth. So again. All right. Who's this person? What are they doing? Why is there a third party involved here? Something's going to change your perspective about this person. Trust the process. I feel like Spirit is making something come through so that you can see it exactly the way you need to see it. Because somebody's holding back. This feels like someone else, though. This feels like whoever is respecting your boundary, this person didn't tell you the whole truth. At first, they were trying to see if you were loyal or not loyal. And then there's this unspoken desire. It kind of feels complicated. They're acting like they're fine. But technically, they're like hiding their appearance. Like, oh, I'm just going to play both sides real quick. But you're over here protecting your heart and building new alliances with someone else. All right. So this could be about work. Over here, this feels like whoever this friendship is about, they put you in some sort of third party. And they could be holding back, giving you the cold shoulder because they keep hiding the truth about something. What are they hiding the truth about? What are they doing? Overthinking. Because they have to face a certain situation. They're protecting themselves. All right. They're protecting themselves. This could be the same situation. It's just kind of giving me both perspectives here. All right. Yeah. They like to play mind games. So it has to do with the heavy mental thing over this side. Shocking discovery. This person has... Oh. So there's a lot of double standards connected to this because this person might actually have a lot of control issues. Whether it was you trying to control your situation, they still try to overstep their boundaries. Now they're learning how to respect your boundaries because they won't give you the other side of the truth, which is that they just only tried to test you to see if you were loyal to them or not. This person knows that authentically, they don't feel that way with anybody else and it feels complicated. I feel like they weren't expecting you to go in a different, direction, which led you to your safe space. And now they don't like it. They want you back. All right. Karmic lesson and double standard. So don't hold somebody to a specific standard that you yourself wouldn't like to. You know what I mean? Don't put yourself in that predicament. Well, hot damn. Somebody got that shit thrown right back in their face. That's what I see. All right. All right, we did Kipper, Wisdom of the Oracle. We did Spill the Tea, Tarot. All right, cool. Let's get into Tea Leaf. Jazz, am I up for a question? Go ahead, sweetie. I feel like somebody keeps testing you. March. There's a Pisces out here, Aries out here. Beware of greed with whoever that Pisces and or Aries is. Somebody is born in the year of the pig. Chinese year of the pig. Control your anger or you will be sorry, it says. Chain of events that will affect your life. I'm seeing news is on the way. On the bottom of the deck, temporary situation and where you are residing at this time with the energy of the 10th. Right behind here, I see May. All right, so May could have been a situation where you had, Something temporary going on right there. Let's look at March. So from March to May, you were dealing with a specific situation. All right. It could have been where you were residing. If you were, it said beware of greed and control your anger. But there was a chain of events that was supposed to affect your life. And now you got some sort of news on the way. Something having to do with the key. All right. Temporary problems, temporary situations, successful outcome to your problem. All right. There's something having to do with, I feel like it could have been a home. I'm seeing a key here. All right. Now, position of authority here with the throne. Is this before or after? The carriage. You were on a journey here, physical and or mental. And it looks like you were on this lighthearted, carefree time. What's the news all about? Because that might have been something that literally affected your life. All right. It says seek out information that's going to help you. What type of information should you be seeking? September, I feel like it'll be new opportunities. The birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So it's given eclipse season, an exciting event coming up. Okay. Should I join a new monthly membership for training? I don't do training, baby. I think we spoke about that the other day. But you can cancel your subscription if you want to. But thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Wink, wink. All right. Let's get into chakras. Let's see what this is all about, what this is connected to. I don't force anybody to continue to support my channel, my love. You know that. So good to see you, dear Jazz. Thank you, Maria. Welcome in, sweetie. And thank you, Maria, for continuously supporting my channel, for being a member. I appreciate you, love. All right, so this has to do with your desires, your goals, your passion, what you're craving, and what you have fulfilled at this current time. Okay? Beautiful. I love that energy. All right, so you're calling in what you want, not what other people want for you. What brings in a sense of emotional balance for you overall. Okay? Let's see what goes on. Let's see. So what's going on with this March energy? Because it's giving from March to September, I'm seeing the beginning of eclipse season and the ending of eclipse season. So this would have been like something closing out for something new beginning with the full moon and the solar eclipses. All right, same thing on the other end. So again, beware of greed, control your anger, you will be sorry. The chain of events that affects your life, news being on the way about success, that's going to be an outcome to your problem. All right, it's a temporary problem. There was a temporary situation and where you were residing and or you were up in the clouds with something, specifically in connection to a position of authority. You were on this journey, either physical and or mental. You could have been in this energy of being lighthearted, carefree time, seeking out information that's going to help you. And then, boom, you get this child or enterprise and this exciting event that you're being invited to here. All right, in connection to you, what you desire, your goals, your passions, what you've been craving here in connection to your emotional balance. Let's see. Something comes into fulfillment. So I'm hoping. Let's see what happened in March. Something was held back. You had to defend yourself with something here. Change your plans. Show me beware of greed with this energy of the pig. Somebody wanted your money. All right. Whatever was being given to you either was handed to someone else due to your temporary situations or your temporary problems, or things were not reciprocated fairly. All right. It looks like it made you angry. All right, possibly. But it looks like something was presented with a brand new opportunity. All right. Yeah, you could have been waiting for something better. Queen of Cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could have had something to do with your heightened intuition. Okay. Chain of events that affected your life. Let's see what this is. Six of Swords. It looks like you moved from where you were. Okay. Six of Swords is a move on card. Maybe that was something that you desired to happen at that moment, but that probably wasn't the best move. All right. Or you had to move because there was some sort of toxic environment around you. What's the news that's on the way? Leo energy is coming in Leo season. All right. So again, the 22nd, 23rd is what I was picking up on there. Show me the key. Successful outcome to your problem. Death card. You're ending one situation. You're out of there and starting something new. Maybe this was a wish fulfillment. I'm getting heavy water and earth energy here. All right. What's the temporary problem that you're dealing with after something ends? All right. Let's see. Power moment. Heavy on the Scorpio energy here. All right. So if it hasn't happened already, it will be. Maybe that's the news that's coming in Leo season. All right. Happens to do with what you do for work. So what I'm seeing here is heavy fixed energy overall. I see Taurus, I see Leo, I see Scorpio, I see Aquarius. it could be a very stubborn type of energy to accept this change. And because it is in connection to what you're desiring, what you're trying to create with the universe. Why is it giving you a position of authority here overall with this major tower movement? Maybe that's what you're waiting for. Something feels stuck. It feels stuck. 8 of Swords. All right. Someone's trying to keep you stuck. You're keeping yourself stuck. You're sabotaging something here. This is a self-sabotaging card. All right. I'm getting from now Leo to Virgo season. The Devil. The 6 of Wands. Whoever's trying to remain in control, attached, could be in their ego, doesn't want you moving forward, okay? It kind of feels like a spiritual entity surrounding your wins, should I say? All right, here on your specific journey. So you could just be like, I'm just taking things a day at a time. I'm carefree. I'm just going to seek out all this information that's going to help me. And then by September, something else ends up coming through. All right. Heavy on the Virgo Capricorn energy. It's like you end up putting yourself in the spotlight, or you could have sabotaged your position of authority because you didn't want to move forward with this person. All right. Or whoever this is that has a position of authority is fucking looking at you like you're the shining star out here, or, you know, you're in the spotlight for whatever reason. So what's seeking out the information? Something having to do with that legal case. Justice is here again. All right, for your brand new beginning. So, yeah, this is definitely having to do with that legal case. It looks like you need to seek out a lawyer or somebody that's going to help you, defend you, protect you. All right. Somebody has to seek out some sort of information that's going to help you by September for you to get out of this situation and have your brand new beginning. I feel like you'll be a little bit more excited there. Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Wands, you get your brand new beginning back in, like, up in September. Empress energy, yeah, for sure. Okay. So whatever you've been trying to create, whatever it is that you desire, if it has to do with a goal, a passion, whatever you're trying to bring to fulfillment, something is blocking you, and it feels like whoever it is that's trying to remain in control of your work. Okay? Your work. It's almost like a spiritual thing, though. It's like, haha, go try to find a job if you want to. You ain't fucking getting nowhere no matter what, because we're going to block the fuck out of you every single time you try to go find work. And you're just like, well, I guess I'm just going to go after what I desire then, because that's what's bringing me a sense of emotional balance. All right? I have free wills, very courageous to keep going and being just in my energy of self-expressing. And this is where you're putting your energy into, solar plexus. All right? This is one of your dreams. Your dream state could be telling you this is where the money is at, okay? This is where you should start fresh. All right. And you're just in this energy of like, I guess I'm going to be enjoying my summer, very pleasurable. All right. And whatever situation that you have to be adaptable to, because it's not going to come easy. You're going through a major change here from March to September. Again, whatever changes take place with solar eclipses, it takes about 6 months for them to take place. Okay. That's what I see there. Anything else? What do I have here? Let's do Angel Tarot, you guys. Well, so I think we spoke about yesterday being forced to do something that you don't want to do. Yeah, for sure. So if you're not following the quote-unquote rules of something, yeah, no. They want to have control of you, okay? And of you making money, you pushing forward, where you're going to be living, who you're going to be surrounded by, that type of thing. Ain't that some bullshit? And then they wonder why we're turning into rebellions right now, right? Because what was Pluto in Aquarius moving into the 3rd degree last night? The refusal to accept the unacceptable and the refusal to comply with inappropriate authority. Oh, right. So just get ready to be adaptable to fucked up situations, just because whoever is higher power is trying to take control of our situations and not allowing us to go after what we desire. Rather, they want us to go teach or something like that. All right, the 8 of Cups is here. God, the pleasure of man's children. Transformation, giving consolation in adversity. Okay? So I think we spoke about the 8 of Cups being like a Saturn Pisces energy, which again, by September 1st, it will be retrograding back into the sign of Pisces. Saturn's retrograde actually starts on the 13th, and we're already in its pre-shadow phase. We're looking at the 6 of Wands. God, who took evil, longevity, protects against infirmities. All right, I'm seeing Six of Wands being like a victory card for us here with that Jupiter in Leo energy. And the Nine of Swords. I'm seeing the comforting God, purification, protecting from impious and religious sentiments. Down at the bottom of the deck, the Four of Swords. You're like on a mission here, protecting against slander and impious people. Well, hot damn. Eight of Cups, Six of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Four of Swords. I'm seeing Jupiter, Libra, Mars, Gemini, Jupiter, Leo, and Saturn, Pisces. These could be your placements, however that resonates with you. Let's see what's going on here. Why is the Eight of Cups here with this energy of transformation? I feel like you're dealing with a shitload of adversity. Interesting. Hermit. Interesting. South Node energy in Virgo. Again, I feel like you're having some sort of karmic challenge here with a past life gift. All right. Could then coming into this lifetime with this issue. All right. Eight of Pentacles and what you're due for work. This is a karmic issue. Okay. That's what I feel this is. Having a lot to do with work. Heavy on the Virgo here. It's like you have to continue to defend yourself, protect yourself. All right. Look at that. 7-7 portal could have been up significance yesterday. But I'm seeing wands and I'm seeing water. Okay, so again, I keep feeling like we're coming out of water energy and stepping into fire energy here as we're stepping out of Cancer and heading into Leo. So the more that things feel like an illusion or someone's trying to bullshit you or you have a lot of different options where you need to make a choice with something. All right, it kind of feels like you want to defend yourself, protect yourself for whatever seems to be the best thing. All right. The Empress, because you want to make sure that on the other end of this, you look like, you know, what you're supposed to be looking like. All right. Abundance, creating, not needing for anything. All right. Let's look at longevity and protecting against infirmities with this Six of Wands energy, the God who took evil. 10 of Pentacles, you see what I'm saying? So you go from that 8 of Pentacles and where you've invested your time, you've mastered your craft and what you do for work and you make it something long-term, longevity. Okay? Well, hot damn. All right, Spirit. Here it is. You're not looking for something that's like, oh, I'm going to go clock in. I'm going to do this 9 to 5 and we out of here. By the way, if people are trying to offer you manager positions, it's because they quote unquote want you there long term. Don't allow people to fuck you over by making them say, oh, well, I want you to do my job. And you're not actually making the money from it. You're working harder for somebody else or sacrificing a lot of your energy for someone else to look good in you putting in the work. Okay, that's what we were talking about yesterday too. All right, I went in through a couple readings that I did last week. I believe it was the biquintile over to Pluto and Aquarius energy. Okay, with what was that reading? I'm going to specifically tell you guys what it was because it was interesting to me and that message that came through and how things are being affected specifically here this week. So I would imagine you guys want to run back and watch a couple readings from last week and it resonates very well. It was the Mars Virgo biquintile over to Pluto and Aquarius energy. That reading specifically and what we're going through right here, right now. Mars and Virgo having a lot to do with the workplace. Pluto and Aquarius being in retrograde, transformation, all right, and where we're going basically in the future. Aquarian energy. 7 of Swords, heavy on the energy of independence. So this is coming out with purification, all right, and protection from the impious and religious sentiments. All right, so if you do something independently, you can only be held accountable and strategize to how to get through to your energy of longevity and what you do for work. You don't need to involve other people. You've gained perspective about that already. You're in this energy of North Node, so I'm seeing South Node here with Virgo, North Node with the Hangman. All right, I feel like you're giving yourself enough time to gain perspective about what's coming up. And again, I feel like you're focused on your mission, where you're moving forward. You understand? So this could be like, all right, I gained control of a situation here. I've made my choice, okay? This is Capricorn energy. This is the direction I want to go in. This is a Jupiter energy. It will be new opportunities and or you coming into balance with what it is that you want long term. All right. So it feels like, yes, protecting it against the slander from, again, impious people. And then your destiny changes. Okay. So I'm seeing out here Leo, Virgo, Pisces. I see Capricorn. Heavy on the Virgo. I mean, crazy Virgo. All fixed energies once again. All right. So new moon Leo is going to be the new fixed moon cycle. Okay. And that is taking place on... When is new moon Leo? 24th of July. All right, so 22nd, 23rd, 24th heavy, and the moon in Cancer energy. And then we step into that new moon in Leo by the 24th. Okay. Interesting. That's what I keep feeling. Water into fire energy. It's giving me those specific dates. Get ready when the sun enters Leo. All right. I'm going to pull one more small spread, you guys. Let me see. Let's get this out of here. Welcome in, Jeanette. How are you, sweetie? Haven't seen you in a while. What was it? I think you were in Thursday's reading. I remember seeing you last week. Thursday's reading. All right, you guys. Let's see. One more spread. We're going. One more spread. All right, so we got the Fool, the exalting God, will and new beginnings, the sick with difficulty and great takings. So again, this Fool energy keeps coming out. The Fool card is typically associated to Uranus, and it's now in the sign of Gemini. So opening up to new dimensions, new beginnings. All right. The Knight of Pentacles, the praiseworthy God, the light of understanding, acquiring knowledge and curing illnesses. So you're opening up your mind, okay? Gemini energy is your mind, your thoughts. Communication could be of significance. The Knight of Pentacles, this could be like you moving slowly and steady into a new direction, all right? Gaining knowledge about something. Learning a specific new skill, that could be it. And then we have the Page of Swords, God the Refugee. It says, governs dreams and reveals mysteries that are hidden from mortals. At the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords, God, the hope of all of the earth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all of the treasures of heaven and of the earth. Let's see what this is all about. What's your brand new beginning looking like? Let's see. The Lovers. Heavy on the Gemini. All right, so that's the Uranus and Gemini energy, as I just said. All right, the Fool with the Lovers. These are like new choices that you're making, decisions in different directions where you're going to have your brand new beginnings, okay? That's crazy. Split the deck, the Fool cards there again. Heavy on the Gemini energy again. Jupiter and Gemini is what we just came out of. All right, before Jupiter entered to the sign of Cancer back at the beginning of June on the 8th. All right, so we're fairly like, what, degree in Cancer with Jupiter. We're looking at Jupiter at 6 degrees. That's not even like halfway through the first decan. All right, so let's see. I'm seeing the Four of Wands here. Something requires for you to be fully committed. All right. The Three of Cups here, Mercury, Cancer, has a heightened intuition in connection to your spiritual community as well. All right, so this has to do with the light of understanding, who you're surrounded by. All right, the knowledge that's necessary. Interesting, yeah, who you're collaborating with especially. All right, Five of Swords. If you're not collaborating with the right people, get the fuck up out of there. You need to detach. Five of Swords. All right, you need to detach. Show me this energy of those that are in governed dreams that are being revealed. All right, what's hidden from mortals. Show me this Page of Swords. All right, so information, messages, synchronistic signs. Let's see. There it is again, Eight of Swords. All right, something has you in almost like reflection mode here, so that you can unbind yourself from whatever makes you feel trapped. All right, whatever makes you feel trapped will be revealed to you overall. Here's the Hierophant. Here's the energy of the Knight of Cups. I'm feeling like there's love that needs to go around in the spiritual community, and I don't feel that way. Why not? Ritual and ceremony. That's what I feel. Ceremony only happens through you bringing your community together, okay? So this is where you can acquire all of the treasures of heaven and earth. I feel like everybody needs to put their mind together or something like that. All right, there's Pisces energy here with the Hangman. Yeah, I feel like you need to gain everybody's different perspective about whatever the situation is. It's going to take a while. Knight of Pentacles is back. Somebody needs the energy of the lighting of understanding. So now I kind of see why Spirit is forcing us to teach. It's going to turn the collective around. That makes sense. Yeah, Page of Swords. All right, it's coming back out again. It's like you have the information that's needed, okay, for somebody to get through this energy, all right, with this brand new beginning. Plan to spread love, Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, Page of Swords again, Nine of Wands. You need to remain optimistic on your journey here, the Hermit. All right, again, it's going to be a very long and lonely road is what it feels like. Ten of Cups, and I'm seeing the Three of Swords. It might ask you to be a little bit more sacrificial and or devoted to things that you might want to escape from. Again, Mars in Pisces energy, Ten of Cups. Things that keep you emotionally balanced, okay? That's the whole thing with the star, all right? You are very intelligent. You are the healer of your, your collective, whoever community. Okay, you're supposed to be pouring out this wisdom onto the universe because others don't know about it. Okay, so that's what I feel, you guys, with the Angel Tarot. I hope it resonates with you guys. I did not feel like reading out of the book today and all the signs and all that, but we'll see what happens. All right, Lee Rag, welcome in, sweetie. Am I married? All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.